1980s Los Angeles was ground zero to both the crack epidemic and the explosion of gang violence and territory disputes that followed. Then in 1992 was the Rodney King riots. That whole first half of the 90s, LA maintained its spot among the top 3 most dangerous cities in the US and the capital for violent crime in California. Media projects of that era like Menace to Society and Boys in the Hood and South Central reflected the brutality of the day, but after his involvement in Boys in the Hood, the West Coast rapper Ice Cube had a new vision for black media portrayal. He started writing with his colleague DJ Pooh, and the two set out to offset media narratives about the hood with something both lighthearted and genuine. With a very limited budget, they got to work. Cube called in F. Gary Gray, who produced several music videos for NWA. Gray organized to shoot the film in his own neighborhood, including his childhood home, in the heart of the HGC, that's Harvard Gangsta Crips territory. Then Cube hit up Dr. Dre and the Isley Brothers, among others, to work on the soundtrack. He even paid several actors out of his own pocket to see the project through. They filmed the whole thing in 20 days, and in 1995, the characters Craig Jones and his homeboy Clarence, aka Smokey, made their first appearance to the world. On April 26th, the monumental black classical film Friday was released in theaters across America. The plot was simple. 2 brothers with hardly enough to scrape by had 24 hours to come up with $200 to pay a drug dealer who threatened violence otherwise. But the movie wasn't really about that. Friday spun amusement out of the chaotic and absurd context of black life. Fake-ass Christian pastor hypocrites, crack fiends, baby mamas with no self-reflective ability, and the delicate, sometimes impossible balance between a brother's need for self-defense and his preference for peace in an environment where young black men's capacity for violence was changing for the worse.
You kids today are nothing but punks. Sissified. So quick to pick up a gun. You're scared to take an ass whipping. This what makes you a man. When I was growing up, this was all the protection we needed. You win some, you lose some. But you live to fight another day.
It was a whole bunch of white critics who wasn't feeling Friday, but black people did not give a fuck. Friday was an instant cult classic and a goldmine for pop culture references and memes.
Every time I come in the kitchen, you in the kitchen.
Oh, my neck, my back. My neck and my back. Oh. Damn!
Stop being a bitch and come on.
Playing with my money is like playing with my emotions.
You got knocked the out, man.
Bye, Felicia.
They even made a cartoon spin-off for a minute. The project represented the capacity of black men to assess our own environment and reality, to write, to direct, to act, to produce, to edit, to compose, and all without some cracker's permission or oversight. Today, the film turns 30 years old. The Black Male Journal sends gratitude and honor to all those beautiful black people who made Friday what it is, and may their contributions to the culture be repaid in full. 1.